Musk has finally purchased Twitter after a long journey in which he first became the company's largest shareholder, then sought to buy it altogether. Elon Musk purchased Twitter for $44 billion, giving him control of a highly influential social media site that serves as an information hub for millions of everyday users, political leaders, sounding boards for experts in various industries, and a place where millions of people gather to share their thoughts. Now that Mr. Musk owns Twitter, what's next? Welcome to the Tesla News Hangout. Today, we will discuss Elon Musk's new acquisition, what this means for Twitter's future, and the changes we may expect in the next few days. Let's get straight into it. Musk's Twitter ownership issue began on April 4, when the Tesla CEO revealed to investors that he owned more than 9% of the company. As a response, Twitter said the following day that it had offered Musk a position on its board of directors. After a few days, Musk declined the offer. According to public records, on April 13, Elon Musk announced his intention to take over Tesla in a hostile takeover bid. Twitter seemed ready to take down Musk. The day after Musk's offer was made public, the board enacted a poison pill strategy to make it more difficult for the billionaire to purchase the company. Investors would have been allowed to purchase Twitter stock at a discounted price that Musk cannot match under this technique, known as a shareholder rights plan. Musk would have been unable to acquire the company because of the influx of new shares. During a press conference last week, Musk revealed that he had raised $46.5 billion in financing from banks, including Morgan Stanley, and from his equity. According to one of those who were present at Sunday's board meeting between Tesla CEO Elon Musk and Tesla's board members, negotiations reportedly continued into Monday morning. Musk and his partner banks were primarily concerned with the acquisition's financial viability. According to sources involved with the negotiations, they did not spend much time discussing Musk's long-term plans for the social network. According to those who spoke to the media, almost all of the most important events occurred via video chats. Regulatory hurdles, such as an antitrust probe, were not seen as a threat to the deal's completion. As a private corporation, it's not obvious whether Musk will keep other shareholders. Tesla warned in its annual filing that the selling of shares of its common stock pledged by Elon Musk to cover certain personal loan commitments may cause the stock price to decrease. Some Tesla shareholders have reacted angrily to Musk's proposal because they fear it will detract from his role as CEO and slow down its growth. To comply with federal law, Musk must report his purchase of Twitter to the FTC and the Justice Department because of the deal's size. Government regulators may initiate a study and stall approving the transaction because Democrats are concerned about the concentration of power, particularly in the tech industry. Free speech has been at the heart of Tesla CEO Elon Musk's evangelism. The acquisition of Twitter was the culmination of that endeavor, which he sees as an escalation of content control efforts. As far as he's concerned, finances aren't an issue because he views Twitter as critical to democracy. Having control over social and political matters as important as Trump's ban on the site following January 6, 2021, the Capitol riot, is one of Elon Musk's greatest accomplishments. Twitter will be taken private, and stockholders will receive $54.20 per share as part of the agreement, according to a press release from the firm. The deal is scheduled to be completed before the end of the year. Musk said that free speech is the backbone of a healthy democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters crucial to the future of humanity are argued. Additionally, he said that he would like to make Twitter better than before by adding new features, making the algorithms open source to promote trust, beating spam bots, and allowing everybody to express his thoughts. In order to help Twitter realize its full potential, Elon Musk said that he is eager to get started on this project alongside Twitter and the rest of the user community. Twitter will now be owned by the world's richest person, and someone who has been a vocal critic of the platform and has used it in various legally questionable ways, most notably by posting sensitive information about his automobile firm, Tesla. From his frequent usage of Twitter, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk has a keen interest in the social media network. It's not uncommon for the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX to make business announcements and share jokes with his 83.6 million Twitter followers. He has had some issues with this, though. After tweeting in 2018 that he had obtained funds at $420 per share to take Tesla private, he was investigated by the SEC. As a result of Musk's tweets, the SEC charged him with securities fraud. That deal was updated in 2019 to include a termination clause, which Musk is now fighting to remove. While it's not obvious how Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, will respond to bans, he suggested earlier this month that he would prefer timeouts to permanent prohibitions. In the past, he and Trump have found common ground. After defying county-level coronavirus shelter-in-place orders on May 2020, Musk brazenly reopened Tesla's Fremont, California manufacturing factory, thanking Trump on Twitter for his support. For this reason, former President Trump might rejoin the platform under the control of Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, after taking a timeout. Following Trump's tweets during the January 6 rebellion at the U.S. Capitol, Twitter removed him from the platform, citing the potential of additional instigation of violence. Musk's ownership of the company has excited some Republican politicians who have long complained about mainstream tech corporations' alleged repression of conservative viewpoints. Twitter and other social media platforms have asserted that they do not censor content based on ideology, but rather follow its stated community standards. What's next for Twitter now that Musk has won in his quest? It's typical for a buyer to examine a target company's records after it agrees to be acquired to ensure no red flags have been raised through its public filings. Angelo Zeno, a tech analyst at CFRA, says this step in the process isn't anticipated to present any problems for the acquisition. This is because Elon Musk is not buying this company for financial reasons. If he has his way, the company's business model will likely undergo considerable revisions under his leadership. It is unclear how Musk plans to implement his modifications and whether they will impact Twitter's management team, given his views on free speech and how the site should be governed. According to a transcript acquired by the Washington Post of a town hall meeting held by Twitter management on Monday, employees expressed concern about what Musk's ownership may entail for the firm. They also expressed concern about Musk's possible impact on the company's culture. A variety of worries were voiced by workers, ranging from the prospect of layoffs to the company's future profitability through advertising. As a private firm, Twitter would have no board of directors, and employees wondered why CEO Parag Agrawal trusted Musk and how Musk would be held accountable. Business would go on as usual until the purchase is finalized in 3 to 6 months, where Musk will assume total control. Elon Musk's new contract with Twitter further widens his business portfolio beyond SpaceX, which aims to land on Mars, and Tesla, which pioneered the electric car vision. When Ross Gerber, a Tesla investor who is a close friend of Musk's, remarked that he's more powerful than governments now, he wasn't kidding. One of the most significant military assets in the world is communication, and now Musk has this resource in abundance and only in his command. This could spark debate about whether social media businesses should do more to monitor hate speech and violence, or if they should be more hands-off. This balance is challenging for all social media, and it's something that Musk will have to decide for himself. Twitter first took a hands-off attitude, but has since implemented stricter content control and governing measures. Even though some scholars say it would be difficult, Musk has said he plans to make Twitter's algorithm more transparent, allowing users to see how content is moderated. CEO Agrawal stated in a statement saying that Twitter has a purpose and relevance that affects everyone. If Twitter is to grow beyond Musk's IPO price, it will likely have to outperform the rest of the tech industry to do so. What do you think is the future for Twitter? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel Tesla News Hangout, where we talk about Elon Musk, Tesla, and SpaceX. While you're at it, hit the bell so you never miss any of our videos, as more exciting ones like this are on the way. I'll see you at the next one.